Well, hey guys, it's Nikki here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. And this is a weird way for me to film my dolls. This is the long view, and a lot of people do not like the long view video. But in order to be able to see bigger dolls, it's if you're interested and not just see like head and chest, it's really important to be able to capture all, especially if you're interested in this type of doll. And so that's what I want to start doing. All of my dolls that are bigger, this size and up, which means Tennessee Dream, I would like to start doing a little bit of a longer view video, so you can capture all the assets of the doll, especially again if you're interested in a masterpiece doll and a reborn child. It just captures their whole length better, and hopefully you can bear with me during that time. The lighting is not so great. I started doing it at nighttime, but that's when I started to feel the greatest, really trying to do a video. And if you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Nikki, and it is all about Nikki's dolls. I have a silicone doll, I have reborn dolls, I have masterpiece dolls. And so we are working with a masterpiece dolls today, and they are from Ashton Drake Galleries. This is the Louisa sculpt by Monica Levinga. I think I'm saying that right. Last name, but I can put it across the video for you guys if you want to know. The really weird thing about it is I still get Ashton Drake magazines periodically throughout the year, and the last 2 or 3 magazines that I have gotten from them, Louisa was not presented. And so I went on site, and it looks like you still can buy her. But if I go on Amazon, because Ashton Drake does have a selling platform on Amazon, she was not able to be bought. So I don't know if they're starting to wean her out of Ashton Drake. That would be, to me, a very sad situation, and hopefully not, because I am interested in the child size dolls. They do have one still there that is the Laura sculpt, and I would love to get her. She's a beautiful doll. She's a brunette. She's a ballerina. What can you not love about that? But there are some discrepancies that I do not like about the Laura child size doll. That is, most people, when they get that doll, her eyes are purple. And secondly, her head is smaller than her body. Now, to me, their circumference is really great to their body, and so I love them. At the time that I wanted to get the Louisa sculpt, she had a twin brother, Luis, and I wanted to get the boy and the girl, but they were not selling him anymore. So I really don't know what the difference in that is, because I think typically they're the same doll, except that the Luis has a boy wig on his head, because these dolls are not signify boy or girl parts. Okay, so and if this offends you that she's laying here, because I am going to change her into what her sister has on, I like to show you one already dressed and one that I will dress for you. I like to have my dolls pre-prepped, which means I already done their hair. Now she is already fully dressed. All she needs is her little house booties to put on, but her sister Melba here is ready to be dressed for the night. So yeah, it is so amazing to have these dolls. I didn't think that I would ever like child size dolls, big toddler dolls, open sculpt dolls. These were not things that were on my list when I started in the collecting of reborn dolls. Okay, so I love them. I think these dolls are German vinyl. They are harder than the original reborn vinyl doll that we're used to. Is like more soft and everything, but they are a good multi-purpose doll. And I know that sounds weird when I say multi-purpose, and I say that because they are very double jointed in their knees. This doll and her knees in particular, they're easy to wipe down. If you can hear a click, you can tell how hard the vinyl is, but that doesn't bother me. I like the sound. It's sort of like an ASMR. I know that's weird, but their little sounds that they make does not bother me at all. They come with premium quality wigs, which I really do love. But one day, guys, I will change their wigs out to one that's more versatile to hairstyling. But this is a premium wig, and their hair is blonde, and it goes down the back of to the back. I will show you more with her versus Mary here because she's fully dressed, and but does have a permanent part. So there's not too much you can do with the dolls. You still can do cute hairstyles, but if you like me and you like to do hair, then to me a more versatile wig would be better in my say. But that is no shaming the wig itself, because it is a very premium, high quality wig. I have no qualms about this wig at all. These girls has been with me, I think, about 3 years now. And there is very little shedding. When I do the hair, I brush it with a wide bristle brush, and I'll show you, and then I use a polishing brush just to get all the little fine edges into place so they're ready for however long it is again that I change them. And I wanted to talk about Ashton Drake because some of you guys, if you are new to the community and Ashton Drake dolls does interest you, I will tell you something in my experience alone, why I love dealing with them and some of the qualms about them. So Ashton Drake dolls, you can get on a payment plan with these dolls if you need it. You can do installments with this doll. So if there's a doll on there that you see, now let me get one of the magazines. This is the most recent magazine that I have received. I'm pretty sure if anybody has bought from Ashton Drake, you have received one of these books, and they have, as they say, see our 20 new masterpieces inside. So they, you got some twins right here. I'm not going to go through this whole book, but you can go on their website, and I'm trying to keep the glare off, and look at these dolls. They have between ages of babies to fantasy dolls to child dolls, breathe-in mechanical dolls. So it's a really nice mixture of dolls. As I say, I would love for them to have more childlike doll, because masterpiece dolls in general from the original, where you can originally get them, are no longer selling in the United States. I think there is a place out of the country that you can start buying masterpiece. But I found out a little too late about these girls when I started to like them. They were already not selling them anymore, because I'm pretty sure right now I would have had a couple of more. They are a hot commodity to me right now, because if you go on eBay, they are still pretty high price expensive if you find them through a second owner. So if you do not know me and know the story of my girls, I decided to take the plunge and get a big doll because this just started fascinating me. So I started out with a Louisa sculpt, and I got Melba here first. And Melba had quite a few problems. She couldn't bend right. There was warped indenting in her back. I have a video way back. I may include that video either in the description box or above. Somewhere through this video you may be able to find a link to go to that video. But she had quite a few problems with her. I contacted Ashton Drake, and I tell you guys, their customer service is phenomenal. There was no going back and forth. Why do you feel this? Why you feel that? Asking 1,000 questions. They understood the problem, and what they told me was, we will send you another doll, and you can pick between the two of the doll that you want. Now, mind you, when I say the doll that I want, doesn't mean I get one free, because someone had mentioned it must be nice to get 2 dolls for free. No, I did not get any dolls for free, but I will tell you what happened. They sent that doll out immediately, guys. So within 3 days, I was sitting with 2 girls. So us as reborn doll lovers, whatever doll lover that you are, 2 big girls to play with, and I had more than enough clothes for Melba to share with. So naturally I started dressing them both and doing this. Well, guess what? There's the grafting, there's the bonding, there's the, oh, that's so cute, this girl has an identical twin. So I think that is a good ploy for Ashton Drake. It's like they know what they're doing, because I didn't come away with 1 doll, I came away with 2, because I couldn't stand to send Melba back, because I was scared that she would just keep being in rotation or in rotation. She wasn't so bad for the price, bad enough where I felt like let me just send her back and keep the better one. For her price, I think these dolls were $279 at the time, I'm not sure. which is way cheaper than what we pay for our reborn dolls. That's on the lower end of the reborn doll collecting scale. Now I'm not saying talent end. I'm just saying price wise end. So what I did, I decided to keep them both. And then when I did that, they said, I tell you what, keep them both a month before you make a payment. I had already paid for her. And let us know, send one back, whatever you decide. So they let me keep this doll for a whole month before I paid for her. I could have easily sent her back within that time, but guess what? I bonded with her because for me, this hobby is a very much emotional pull. I do like bonding with the dolls. It brings me happiness. It puts me in a happy place. It's joy. So guess what? I decided to keep it. So I sent in payment for this doll. So not expecting to have twins. It was a sweet surprise. That was not at all what I was going for. But it happened. So I paid for $2 instead of one. And that answers the question to someone that said it may be nice to get $2 for free. No, I ended up paying more for a doll than I thought. I got $2, not for the same price, $2 each, differently priced. So that's the story of how these girls came to be as twins. And they are Mary and Melba. And so in order for me to not send Melba back, I had my hubby pierce her ears about a week into the process of deciding to let her go back or stay. So that would give me the initiative that she wasn't going anywhere. It's like further damaging the product, I guess, because I put holes in her ears. But that was just my way of saying that she wasn't going anywhere. Another thing that I do love about Ashton Drake is they do have a 365-day return policy. Yes, you heard me right. You can have a doll up to a whole year and decide for whatever reason that this doll is not working for you and send it back and get a 100% refund, because they really sell the fact that their dolls are high quality dolls. They feel that you will not have a problem and you will want to keep the doll anyway. So I think that is a real nice catch and a nice niche of business plan, because 365 days, it's like you really value your work, okay? The only downside I see of that, if you have people that are not so honest and they know that their 365 is coming up and decide to send their doll back. Now, I don't know the fine line or the small parts to that, meaning I don't know the little small wording that you may miss, the loophole to that, like if the doll is just in extreme wear and tear, bad condition, and they will not accept it back, or if they accept it back, I have no idea. But if they accept it back any type of way, I can see people taking advantage of that. And the problem with that is that trickles down on a new person buying a doll. Either you can end up with that doll that somebody's already had for 362 days of the year, and now you have an older doll and not a brand new doll. And I feel like this is what happened with Melba. She was returned for whatever reason, and she had joints that was messed up, like one of her legs is not as great as the other. She had a warped back. So I honestly feel that's what happened, because when I got Mary, she clicked everything perfectly. So I knew then that there was a big difference between the two, but I still kept her. Now, I'm not saying for you to do that. It depends on what you can afford to do or anything like that. But these are my lowest babies price-wise in my nursery. So and they are a big part of my nursery. They sit in my living room. They're the first thing I see when I walk in my living room in the morning. Happy, bubbly, ready to go for the day. So they have a beautiful backstory when it comes to how they became twins. They also have a beautiful backstory because of their names. They are namesakes from dear people that my hubby and I love. So yeah, it is very much a sweet deal for anybody if you are looking for a doll, because people do get into the hobby. You see the realism of the doll. Now these dolls look like a doll. They're not that realistic reborn artistry that if you initially got into the game for, you may not be that quick to want to get a masterpiece doll. But I promise you, the longer you stay in the hobby and evolve, you are going to love starting to add different types of dolls to your collection. It's just fun. There's no other way around it to say it. You do have people that stick straight to silicone. You do have people that stick straight to reborn vinyl. You have people that stick to Ashton Drake. You have people that stick to Paradise Galleries. That is another doll company that gives you installments. It's easy on the budget, easy on the pocketbook that you can look at, and if you really want to enjoy a doll. So you have options, guys. Never feel like you don't have an option. If you're on a channel and you're starting to see all these dolls and you're loving them and stuff, yeah, if you are on a channel that are showing a really nice realistic doll, whether it be silicone, reborn, vinyl, whatever the case may be, best believe there was money put into it. So please understand that on the backside of that these, once you get into this hobby, the pricing will go up and up and up, you know. So please keep that in mind and understand that if you want that very much realistic doll, it's probably time to save up, start looking around, because you have all these amazing artists who are coming in on the scene, and you could probably get a great deal with these artists. So there's so many ways to get about getting a doll. So yeah, we are going to get Melba dressed, and she is already dressed. She was just sitting here patiently with her sister, and if you can tell, Mary loves the camera. She is looking straight at you guys. She loves it. She loves to be in videos. But man, I'm so sorry, sweet pea, you have to get on the other bed for just a minute so your sister can get dressed, okay? So if you remembered what Melba had on, Mary, Melba is not going to be too far behind her. She is going to be dressed similar. I don't like to dress them exactly identical. They only have 2 outfits in their wardrobe that is identical. But they may have the same colors, the same character, the same idea, but typically they are in different outfits. And I wanted to use Melba today because she has issues. So a lot of things that Mary can do, Melba cannot, and I have to be careful with this arm and the leg and her back. So I just was not going to send her back, guys, like that. I know she is not real. I know she doesn't have feelings. She's a doll. She's supposed to provide joy, and I'm going to do this very delicately over here because she just got her hair done. And she brought joy to me regardless, you know. So I just didn't want her to keep going in rotation because, like I said, they do have that policy where after 365, you have a whole year to decide what you want to do with a doll. Call it crazy or call it genius, you know what I mean? So but I do feel like people probably have taken advantage of that, and new customers may suffer from that because maybe they'll fix on the doll to, like, you know, refurbish the doll and then send it on back out to someone else. But if you're paying the same price, then I'm sorry to get her. Don't want her. See, that leg is giving her issues right now. But I feel like to new customers, there's a high chance that you could get a doll that somebody sent back that's done had and drug and loved all over that doll. Their babies, kids probably have loved all over that doll, and you're paying almost $300. Is it $279 or $300? $299. I can't remember because she's not in the magazine. She hasn't been for the last 2 to 3 issues, I want to say. And don't ask me why I feel like that worried me, because I already have 2 of them. And I don't want another Louisa. But it did. So yeah, I noticed that she was not featured. But again, Laura the ballerina is featured. And guys, Laura is so stinking cute. And I'm going to show you an easy way if you have Louisa to sit her up. Just get her very straight aligned. Take your hand at her tummy. Put your other hand toward her back and just lift her up, because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about if you get this doll or if you have this doll. Just maneuvering them sometimes because of the joints could be like, you know, a little tricky. And there she goes. She looks so cute. And we're going to put her socks, and the girls are going to put their little house shoes on. And she's just going to wear these gray panda and pink coral socks. Her sister has on polka dot socks. Just something to not all the way match, but be a cute match. You know how little kids, you start letting them dress themselves. And you would think they would go into their drawer, and these are quite a little bit longer than, and they came out of the same pack. But anyway, they would just grab a pair of socks to put on. If you say, go get a pair of socks for your feet, these are probably the ones that they wouldn't care that it's matching or not matching with their outfit. So let's get these. I mean, these are going to her knee. Okay. And guys, I forgot to bring their little boots in here, and I'm going to get those in just 1 second. Okay, I'm back, and they're just going to wear their cute little fuzzy boots, slippers. I don't know what animal this is supposed to be, but it has little ears and eyelashes and a nose, but very, very cute. And they look so warm, and they're prepared for like if they stepped outside, or slip resistant. And we're getting some cold weather this week, guys, so this is perfect outfit for them. And I wanted some socks that went over the pajamas, because I thought that would be cute. She's leaned on over here to me. Okay. Very cute. And then let's put her sister's shoes on. Let's bring Mary back and put them on. If you can see, she has on polka dot, if you can tell. Look at those. And we will put her shoes on. So they do have matching like shoes. And sometimes I have to go like, which one is, I wish inside they would have left and right, or at the bottom somewhere, because you really don't know. Sometimes the shoes are, doesn't lean, lean the right way that you may think the right shoe should look, or whatever. Okay, we're getting this one on. Okay, got that. And now, guys, I want to show you their hair. I love doing their hair because it's so cute. And if you can see that, there's 3 bows. They have 2 braids connecting to the back. Their hair is down. And then they have 3 bows, the colors of their pajamas in their hair. So cute. So You sit right here, girl. I'll tell you what. Ooh, she bumped her head, guys. And I want to show you Melba's. And as you can see, she has the same thing going on. The 3 bows going down, the 2 connecting braids that go to the back, the rest of the hair falling to the midsection of her back. So they just look so cute. I love dressing these girls. This is the first year I think I haven't bought anything new for this girls all in 2024, which is crazy, because maybe, you know what, that's for the best, because they have a lot of stuff that still they haven't worn. So they can, let's have them look at you guys, maybe. So there they go. And see, Melba, she cannot like tilt her head down, whereas, see, Mary can. See, there's a lot of differences. She can't do it, and that's okay. So those are my M&M twins, guys. If you're new, I'm glad that you got to meet them. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you so much, because this is long view. A lot of people don't like that, but if you did, thank you. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. That's what I was trying to say, because if you made it to the end, hopefully you found something that you enjoyed and you liked. And that's the type of videos that I do over here. Sometimes I hit on hot topics, try to get a tag going, just chat. I was looking at Ashley over at is it Wonders and Wishes? But you know what, she had a great chat, and I would like to piggyback off that chat. But also I have some great news. This actually is Tennessee's birthday month. She was reborn on the 14th, and I got her probably like, I have to look at her birth certificate, but I have her the cutest outfit. You're gonna love it, and I can't wait to do that video with you guys. So thank you guys for spending this time with me. They're ready for bed, and we will see you on another video. From my dolls to yours, we will see you later. Bye.